So friends, today we are going to enter into a new grammatical theme, that is the pronominal suffixes with prepositions and nouns. So first we should know for what or why pronominal suffixes are added and what are the benefits. So how it will react or be translated when it is added to a pronoun, to a noun, to an adverb or any other thing. So pronominal suffixes are actually shortened forms of personal pronouns, right? Already we have learned the independent personal pronouns. Hope you remember that. So it is a shortened form. It is a shortened form of personal pronoun. They may be directly attached to the end of the preposition, particles, nouns, and verbs. So that means pronominal suffixes will appear either with prepositions or particles or nouns or with verbs. We haven't started learning verbs from after completing the pronominal suffixes. We will be moving on to the verbs either in the next class or in the following class. So when attached directly to prepositions, they serve as objects of the preposition. When they are attached to prepositions, they will function as objects of the prepositions. When they are attached to particles, they express a variety of relationship depending on the function of the particles. When they are attached to the nouns, they function as possessive pronouns. When they are attached to nouns, we will see that. Okay, so there the meaning will be like, my book, your book, my father, your father, my God, your God, those things, possession. When they are, attached to the verbs, they normally serve as direct objects of the verb. So when you see a pronominal suffix along with a verb, then there is no need of a subject. The object. The object is already there in the verb itself because of the presence of pronominal suffix. So our concentration today will be more on the pronominal suffixes with prepositions and with nouns. So first the pronominal suffixes with the inseparable prepositions. Pronominal suffixes with inseparable prepositions. So these are the endings that you will see with the pronominal, the inseparable prepositions. First common singular, hierakioth, meaning me. Second masculine singular, Shiva, final calf and raised comets, meaning you. Second feminine singular, comets, final calf and raised Shiva, which is the silent one, meaning you. And you know the purpose of the raised Shiva here, that is to differentiate between final calf and final pay. Third masculine singular, Holam Vav, meaning him. Third feminine singular, comets, followed by K with Mapik, meaning her. First common plural, accented comets plus nu, meaning us. Second masculine plural, comets plus came, meaning you. Second feminine singular, comets plus came, meaning you. Third masculine plural, comets plus came, meaning them. Third feminine plural, comets plus came, meaning them. So now let's see what happens when we attach this to the inseparable preposition Lamat followed by Shiva. So when this is attached to Lamat followed by Shiva, that means the Shiva under Lamat will disappear because already the endings are here, vowels are here, along with the inseparable preposition. So let me read it for you, which you have to memorize and say it like this. Li, leka, lak, lo, la, lanu, lakem, laken, lahem, lahem. Li, leka, lak, lo, la, lanu, lakem, laken, lahem, lahem. Li, first common singular, meaning to me. It is the combination of inseparable preposition and pronominal suffix. So it is to is the meaning, to me. Second masculine singular, Leka. So that Shiva is pronounced Leka. To you. Second feminine singular, Lak. To you. Third masculine singular, Lo. To him. Third feminine singular, La. To her. First common plural, Lanu. To us. Second masculine plural, Lakim. To you. Second feminine plural, Lakin. To you. Third masculine plural, Lahem. To them. Third feminine plural, Lahin. To them. All right. So this you have to memorize. Li, Leka, Lak, Lo, La, Lanu, Lakim, Lakin, Lahin, Lahin. All right. Now coming to the pronominal suffixes with inseparable prepositions. Memorizing the the endings along with the example here is very much important, because the same principle we will be following when we add pronominal suffixes with the nouns. Okay, singular nouns and plural nouns. So the endings will be more or less same. So for that purpose, you have to start with the pronominal suffixes with prepositions. So now coming to the pronominal suffixes with separable prepositions. Okay, so we have learned certain separable prepositions. So you see there are some changes here in the ending. First common singular, it is not Hirak Yod Bless, but Pata followed by Yod, meaning me. Second masculine singular, accented segol, Yod, final kaf, and kamat. So whenever you come across segol plus Yod, okay, it has to be pronounced as long E. Okay, like Sere, right? So accented segol, Yod, final kaf with raised kamats, U. Second feminine singular, accented patta, Yod, Hirak, and final kaf with raised Shiva, meaning you. Third masculine singular, kamats, Yod, and Vav, meaning him. Third feminine singular, accented segol, Yod, He followed by kamats. It is not kamats followed by He plus, but He followed by kamats. First common plural. So the plural one will be very easy. First common plural, accented sere, sereyo and nu. Then second masculine plural, sereyot kem. Then sereyot kem, ken, and sereyot hem, hen. Okay, so in the plural there will be less confusion. But in the singular forms for the separable preposition, we have to be little careful. So now we can take the example, ale. So ale with the pronominal suffixes with separable preposition. So let me read it for you. Elai, eleka, elaik, elav, eleha, elenu, alekem, aleken, alehem, alehen. Elai, eleka, elaik, elav, eleha, elenu, alekem, aleken, alehem, alehen. So if you see here in the plural form, except the first common plural, the rest of the, in the rest of the places, the initial consonant is carrying attef pata. All right. Okay. So let me read it once again for you. Elai, eleka, elai, elav, eleha, elenu, alekem, aleken, alehem, alehen. All right. There are some, important things. How pronominal suffixes will be added to direct sign of direct object. Then some irregular forms are there, hinne, yet. Okay, I will not touch these things now. If you see here, the kaf followed by Shiva, it is having a different form. Okay, it is irregular form. And women. So I will touch this in the next class instead of creating any confusion here. So just go through these two forms without any confusion, right? Those forms which appear without any confusion. Inseparable prepositions, okay, pronominal suffixes with inseparable prepositions, with the example Lamat Shiva, and then pronominal suffixes with the separable preposition with the example ale. Okay, so this you have to memorize completely. Li, laka, lak, lo, la, lano, lakem, laken, lahen, lahen. Elai, eleka, elaik, elau, eleha, elenu, alekem, aleken, alehen, alehen. All right, with a meaning. Now moving on to the pronominal suffixes with nouns. Pronominal suffixes are attached to the ends of the nouns to show possession. So whenever the pronominal suffixes are attached to the nouns, it is particularly to show the possession. Only nouns in construct state may receive pronominal suffixes. This is another point which you have to keep in mind. Always pronominal suffixes with nouns express that they are mentioning about the possession. And in the construct absolute state, the pronominal suffixes will be attached only to the construct noun, not to the noun which is in the absolute state. So when the construct state noun is carrying pronominal suffix, that is applied even to the only the nouns in the construct state may receive pronominal suffix. Yeah. So construct state nouns only will receive pronominal suffix. We will also understand by them by looking at the examples. A construct state noun with pronominal suffix will always be treated as a definite, even though it never takes a definite article. Okay. Now, first one, pronominal suffixes for singular nouns. This is more or less same like the li, laka, lak, lo, la, but only one difference is there in the singular form. Li, laka, lak. Second feminine singular, if you see, for the inseparable prepositions, it was comets, and here it is sere. Okay, so that difference is there. Then lanu, it was lanu, here it is in the first common plural, accented sere. And then lanu, laken, laken, lahen, lahen. Here it is shevakem, shevaken, comets final mem, comets final nun. Okay, the first common singular, it is the same thing, irrecure. And then the meaning is my, because it is referring to the possession. Second masculine singular, Shiva, final kaf, and the raised comets, your. Second feminine singular, Sere, final kaf, raised Shiva, your. Third masculine singular, Holambhav, his. Third feminine singular, comets, and final he, he with mafik. And then first common plural, accented Sere plus nu. Second masculine plural, Shiva plus ken. Second feminine plural, Shiva plus ken. Third masculine plural, comets plus final nun. And third feminine plural, comets plus final nun. Now let us see. These are all easy, easy words, because Sometimes there may be some vowel changes. That also we have to notice. And another thing what we have to notice is that whenever the pronominal suffixes are added to a particular noun, that noun will be in the construct state. But then the construct state meaning will not be applied. Okay, please note this down. When a noun receives a pronominal suffix, that means first that is in the that will be converted into the construct state. So when we attach the pronominal suffixes, we should understand that it is in the construct state. But then that construct state's function will not be there because that construct absolute relationship is different. But when a pronominal suffix is added, it will be automatically in the construct state only. And now we will understand this by looking at the 2 or 3 examples in the singular nouns so that we will understand. Coal, monosyllabic noun with unchangeably long vowel, both in the construct and in the absolute state, it is the same. So that is why you can see here in the construct state as well as in the absolute state, it is coal only without any vowel change. So voice, here it is voice of. Okay, and now we are using the noun which is in the construct state and then adding the nominal suffix. So koli, koleka, kolek, kolo, kola, kolenu, kolekem, koleken, kolam, kolan. My voice, your voice, his voice, our voice, your voice, their voice, their voice. Right? So now one additional homework which I will ask you to do is that you need to use the word soos. Okay, soos is the singular form, masculine singular. So how will you add pronominal suffix to soos? Okay, so let me quickly say that it will be susi, suseka, susek, suso, susa, susenu, suseken, suseken, susam, susan. Okay, so you have to write it down. So sus is masculine singular. Then you also need to add with susa, susim, susot. Okay, so at the end I will remind you. Now, chora. Okay, chora. So chora is the feminine singular absolute form. Chorat is the feminine singular construct form because we have already learned. Kamat's A will become patatau, if you remember. Right? Now, chorat only should be used when we add the pronominal suffix. All right. So one change is taking place here. The thing is, the second syllable in chorat is carrying short vowel. And since it is in the closed syllable, short vowel, no problem. But if it becomes an open syllable, then it has to be lengthened. That is why that pata is becoming kamas when we conjugate it. Okay. So chorati, Manoj, can you read this, please?
Chorati, choratic.
Yeah, that is exactly.
Chorateka, choratic, chorato, chorata, choratenu, choratekim, choratekin, choratehim,
Choratam.
choratam, choratan.
Okay. So can you try with Susa? Susa becomes Susat. .
Susa. Susa becomes
Susa
Suso.
becomes, yeah, Susa becomes, no, in singular, I mean, feminine
In
singular.
absolute form.
Feminine singular, Susa
Possible.
becomes Suset, and then you have to extend the pata to Kamets.
Susati. Like that.
Yes, yes, correct.
Susati. Susateka. Susate. Take. Susa. So. Susa. Ta. Susa. Telu. Susa. Take him. Susa. Taken. Susa. Tam. Susa. Tan.
Super, fantastic. Okay, friends. So, first, the absolute noun should be converted into, context state noun. Then only the pronominal suffixes will be added. And then, in this case, if you see, it is Torati. Okay, so Torati. So, in Torati, to is one syllable, ra is another syllable, ti is another syllable. So, in a open syllable, actually, if there is a short syllable, if it is accented, then it is okay. But in this case, it is not accented, and that is why pata has been lengthened to commas. Okay, so that is the vowel change, major vowel change you can see. When you are used to it, you will understand. And now coming to the pronominal suffixes with plural nouns. Okay, so plural nouns, I think it is the same. If you remember what we have learned for, let me go back. Okay, elai, eleka, elaik, elav, eleha, elenu, alekem, aleken, alehem, alehem. So here also more or less same thing, right? So pata yod, accented segol yod, final cuff and raised commas. Accented pata yod, hirak, final cuff and raised shiva. Comets yod and vav. Accented segol yod, a and comets. Then in the plural form, accented sereyot nu, sereyot ken, sereyot ken, sereyot hem, sereyot hem. Now, plural form. Elohim. When Elohim is placed in the context state, it becomes Elohe. So what you have to notice here is that, especially with regard to the masculine plural, Sereyot is the sign for a context state noun. But while adding pronominal suffixes, that Sereyot will disappear. It will drop. Okay, so it will be dropped. So in that place, you can see the pronominal suffixes. So Elohai, Eloheka, Elohaik, Elohav, Eloheha, Elohenu, Elohekem, Eloheken, Elohehem, and Eloheken. Look at the meaning. My God, your God, his God, her God, our God, your God, their God, and their God. All right. Now let us look at an example from a feminine noun. Torot. Okay, Torot. Feminine ending, you see there is no change. The absolute state and the context state. Torot, Torot only. So that means Torot, you will simply add the endings. Torotai, Toroteka, Torotaik, Torotav, Toroteha, Torotenu, Torotekem, Toroteken, Torotehem, and Torotehen. All right. So if you remember, the inseparable propositions, sorry, a personal personal pronouns with separable prepositions, right? And the what is that? The endings, pronominal
Plural noun.
suffixes. Yeah, pronominal suffixes with the plural nouns. More or less, not more or less, they are exactly the same thing. Okay. So, for example, if you use here in the place of Elohim, if you use Susim, what will happen? Anyone would like to try?
Which one, sir?
In the place of Elohim, if there is Susim, what would be the construct form, and then how we will add the pronominal suffix? Susim is plural form, masculine, plural.
So
Susim becomes,
say,
yeah, Susim, first Susim becomes Suse.
to say,
Yeah, and then that Sereyot will disappear.
here,
Yeah, then how will you add?
Susai,
Susai.
Yeah, then keep on.
Ma'am, you can do.
Madam?
Misa,
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Susai,
Yeah, proceed, please. Go ahead, please.
Susa, Susaika,
Suseka.
Suseka,
Yeah.
Susek,
Susaik.
Susai,
Mm-hmm.
Susain,
Susav.
Sus, Susaw, Susaha,
Suseha.
Suseha,
Yeah, just a minute. So, just look at the ending. The ending is the same thing. You are just replacing it with Elohe is replaced with Suse. So, Susai, Suseka, Susaik, Susav, Suseha, right? And then coming to the plural form, can you correct me, madam?
Susahi.
Madam, plural form?
Susai, Enu,
Suse, Sereyot, Sereyot.
oh, Susenu,
Yeah.
Suse Kem,
Mm-hmm.
Suse Ken,
Mm-hmm.
Suse
Hem.
Hem, Suse Hen.
All right. Songli.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Can you add the pronominal suffixes to Susot? Susot is the feminine plural form of Susa, meaning mares. Okay, Susot. Would you like to try Susot? Susot. What will be the pronominal suffixes for Susot? It is very easy. It is Torot. In the place of Torot, you are going to place Susot.
Susote,
Susotai.
Susotai, Susoteka,
Yes.
Susoteka, Susotek,
Susotaik.
Susotaik,
Mhm. Second masculine singular. Suso.
Susota, suso,
Susotao. Susotao.
susotao, susoha,
Susoteha.
susoteha, susodenu,
Mhm,
susodegen,
mhm, mhm,
susodegen,
mhm,
susohem,
mhm.
susohen.
Susotehen.
Sus-
Yeah. So friends, it is very easy if you just concentrate. Susotai, susoteka, susotaik, susotav, susoteha, susotenu, susotekem, susoteken, susotekem, susotehen. All right. So no worries. Just memorize these things. Right? Inseparable pronominal suffix with inseparable preposition along with the example lamat followed by shiva. Inseparable preposition, pronominal suffixes with separable preposition with the example ale. Then pronominal suffixes with singular nouns and pronominal suffixes with plural nouns. And then go through these examples, and I want you to memorize along with the the example sus, sus, susa, susin, susot, or sus, susin, susa, susot. Right? In sus, you don't see any difference. Susa becomes susat, right? And then pata becomes kamets because of the reason which I have said. Unaccented open syllable, so it has to be lengthened. And then su, seen, okay, su say, stereotypes will disappear. Then susot, no change, only the endings. All right, so look at the endings carefully, memorize the endings, and try to add them. All right, any doubts with regard to this inseparable prepositions? Sorry, the pronominal suffixes with inseparable, separable, singular nouns and plural nouns. Okay. Now, let us look at some of the exercises, the homework that was given. We will come to this later on. Okay. Translate the following phrases. Sandra,
Yes, sir.
can you please read the first phrase and translate?
Mia, Miak,
That is
Haisha.
Okay, Miyad, Haisha. Okay. What is the possible translation?
Yeah. Haisha is the man. I don't know what is Miak. I'm sorry. I'm still catching up, so I'm a lot behind. But yeah, I don't know what is Hai.
Yeah, Haisha is not man actually. Ish is man, right?
Oh,
Isha is
Isha is woman. Isha,
okay.
yeah, Isha is a woman.
Okay, so the woman, right? Singular,
Yeah,
singular.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
do you remember the preposition min?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
the preposition min is prefixed to a noun here. What is that? Yad. Any idea?
Yad is hand.
Yeah. So the preposition min and yad plus I.
Hand.
So how will you translate? Preposition min What is the meaning of min?
Min is
From, out of.
okay, from
Okay, so
from from hand of woman,
okay,
from
so
hand the woman.
okay. So were you there when we discussed about the absolute construct relationship of the nouns?
No.
Okay, so the first noun is in the construct state, the second one is in the absolute state. How do you
Okay.
know the how do we know the first one is in the construct state? Because the long vowel pata, sorry, commas has been reduced here to pata. So from the hand of the woman. So yad, hand is not carrying
Oh,
definite article, but the definite article of the absolute state is applied to the construct noun. Okay, so please brush up. Uh, yeah,
yeah, I'm still in
fine.
wow convention, so I have to study. Yeah.
All right, all right. Eric,
So next one.
yes, please.
Yom HaShabbat. HaShabbat. So Yom is day. And Shabbat sounds like the Sabbath. So the Sabbath is at the end. So if it's the Sabbath, it must be the day of the Sabbath.
Fantastic. The next one.
Ben,
Just a minute. Yeah. So according to you, the first noun is in the construct state, right? Yom is in construct state. How do you know that?
only because the two nouns are together.
Yeah. But there are some other rules which we have learned, right? When it comes to monosyllabic nouns with unchangeably long vowels, both in the absolute as well as in the construct state, it will be the same thing. There will not be any vowel change because unchangeably long vowel cannot be reduced. That is why it is yom. Yeah. The next phrase, number 3.
Ben Adam. So Ben is in the construct state of Ben, son. Adam means a man. So a son of a man. Well, son of man.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So sometimes if it is specified here, it can also be translated as the son of man. Yeah. So both are right. According to the context, we have to decide. The preceding and the succeeding phrases will help us to know whether it is a son of man or the son of man. But good. So Ben is in the construct state. How do you know that?
Because Sere has shortened to Sego.
Super. Fantastic. Davis, thank you. Davis, Bensam, Davis.
Sir,
Yeah, please read the fourth and fifth phrases.
mi beno.
Yeah, look at the words and read correctly. Mid bay, not mid bay. No, it is not mid bay.
Nagesh,
No,
what is there? Mi beno.
it is not no, right?
Mi
Not
bene.
mid bay. Ne. Yes.
Mi bene, yes. Mi bene. Ane. Vi. Im.
Mibene ha neviim.
Haneviim.
Okay.
Haneviim. Okay.
Translation.
Of the son of the prophets. The son of the prophets.
Which one is son here?
This
Which
first
word?
one. Beno. Bene.
Bene is noun construct in plural form or singular form.
It's in plural form.
So what should be the translation?
Or sons. Yes.
Then what about that mem and hirak? What is that?
Min is from the min, no?
Yeah, what is the meaning?
Meaning from or of.
Not of, from or out of. From.
Yeah.
So how will you
From-
translate?
From, okay, from the sons of
Okay.
the prophets. Nevim.
Okay, from the sons of the prophets. Okay.
Prophets. Nevim.
Yeah. Yeah. How do you know that the sons of is in construct state?
What is it?
How do you note that the first word bene is in construct state?
Because the is in the ben. Normally it is ben. It's reduced to the vocal shura.
That is seen in the previous word. Ben with sere has been reduced to segol. So that is singular, son, a son.
Hmm.
But here it is bene, and you have translated it as sons of. So how do you know it is sons of? What is the indication here that this noun is in the construct state? What is the indication?
The vowel will be normally reduced to half vowel.
I hope you are not creating any new rules, I guess, right? We have enough rules. Manoj,
The Sarayod ending,
yeah. So
it is
Davis,
Bani, it became Bene.
yeah, Davis, Banim has become Bene here. Banim is the plural form. Banim has become Bene here. All the masculine plural nouns, when they are placed in the construct state, the plural ending hierakiyot and final one will become sereyot.
Mm.
Yeah. So
Yes.
yeah. So please brush up. Please go through the grammar portion.
Construct and plural are little bit confusing, sir. I'm trying to.
Yes. Yeah. No problem. Hebrew is not our mother tongue, so we have taken the initiative to learn. So you will learn, right? All right.
Yes.
Yep. All are hiding their faces. Nobody is switching on their video. Medeno. Are you there? Okay, this is Hanok Benson.
Yes, sir.
Medeno. Yes, Medeno. Is it Medeno? Hello. Okay. Jivasi.
Sir,
Number 5.
Ubene,
It is Umibene. Mem, you are missing mem and
Bene, sir.
Umibene. Because
Bimene Israel.
Okay, so the first word should be U Mibene, because Beth is doubled, so the Shiva also should be pronounced. Mibene, Israel. All right. Translation?
Sir, U and sir,
Mhm.
Mebene from the sons of Israel.
Super. And from the sons of Israel. And Israel is a proper noun, so that is why the definite article is added here in the translation of the construct state noun. All right, since you have done correctly, you have to do the next one also as bonus.
Okay, sir. Benu,
Benot,
Beno, Anish, Anshe,
Anshe.
Ha, Ir.
Okay. So Benot, Anshe, Hair. Meaning?
Sir, the Beno, this plural construct. So the translation is and the daughters of men of the cities.
Oh my God. No, if you remember, Benot is from Ben. In plural form, either it takes Kolambav and Tau or Hirakyotan final member. So either Banim or Banot. So here it has taken Banot. So that Banot has become Benot. So Benot is sons.
Sorry,
Right?
sorry.
No, sir, it is daughters.
Oh, sorry, Banot. Okay, that is daughters, right?
Daughters, it is daughters.
Okay. So how you
Banot is
trans-
daughter. It becomes Benot
Okay.
in the construct form.
Okay. So that is daughters, Banot.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So how you
Daughters of-
translate?
Sir, and the daughters of men of the city.
But
the daughters of men
but wow
of-
conjunction is not there, right?
Sorry,
the
sir.
daughters.
Wow conjunction is not there.
Yes, sir. The daughters of men of the city.
Okay, okay, okay. Sorry. Okay, all right. So one thing what can be noticed here is what?
Sorry, sir, I can't hear you, sir.
The first noun is in construct state, right?
Yes, sir.
The second noun is in construct state, right?
Yes, sir.
And the third one is in the absolute state,
Yes, sir.
right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in this, there is a chain of construct absolute relationship. So first two nouns are in the construct state, and the last one is in the absolute state. All right. Thank you. Okay. Sorry for that mistake.
The daughters of the men of the city, right?
Yes. Yeah. If it has to be in the polished form, if it is right, then it will be like that only. Okay. Now, Hena Mary,
Yes, sir.
number 9.
Be elect Malehi
Is it
Ha
Male?
or
Is it Male? Is it Maleki?
Malehi
Is it
Ha
Male?
or
No, I'm asking, is it Maleki? Are you
Malki.
reading Malki? Okay.
Haaretz.
What is the translation?
And sir, and these the
Okay,
kings
and
of
the
the land.
mm,
Kings the land.
okay, so does it make sense if you translate it into English, in the polished form, how it will appear?
And these kings of the land.
No, no, no. What you have to add here? What, Manoj?
And these are the
Kings.
Yeah, these are
and the kings of the land.
these are the kings
Kings
of
of
the
the
land.
land.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So which noun is in the construct state here?
Sir,
Which noun is in the construct state here? Which word is the construct state here in this phrase?
Malki,
Malki. Okay, so Malki is from which noun? Singular noun, how it will appear?
plural. Kings
Yeah, yeah. So what is the plural form?
on construct.
Yeah, it is in the construct state. What is the singular form of it?
Melek.
Okay, Melek. What is this LA?
These.
What is that technically called as? What is the technical term?
Is
Demonstrate.
Demonstrative pronoun.
yes, sir.
So the demonstrative pronoun can can have the attributive function or predicative function. So here, what type of function it is having? Attributive or predicative? Do you understand my question?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, demonstrative pronouns, they can take attributive function or predicative function. What type of usage is here? Attributive or predicative?
I don't know, sir.
That is predicative. That is why you are supplying the verb to be there while translating. These are there, right? These are there.
Yes.
And then it is not agreeing with the other principles. For example, the noun which is in the construct state in the plural form, it is carrying definite article because the absolute noun is carrying definite article. So when you count in that way, the demonstrative pronoun is not carrying it is not definite. All right. Hanok, Benson, Hanok Benson, Hanok Benson. Are you there? Okay. Not active. Christmas Muller. Neville,
Yes, sir.
welcome back.
Yes, sir.
Please read number 10.
Number 10 is Beretz Bene Israel.
Okay, translation.
In land of the sons of Israel.
Okay. So which are the nouns which are in the construct state?
Which are in construct form. Bene is in construct form.
Okay.
And it is plural of ben
Okay.
and masculine plural. So it ends with sere.
Sereyor.
Yeah, sere.
Okay. So the first word, is it in construct state?
No, it is not in constructed. It is in absolute with preposition.
How do you
Inseparable
know?
preposition.
How do you know that? If that is the case, what? Okay, then
Oh
translate.
yeah. Okay. In land of it is in the construct form. Sorry.
So how
It
will
is
you
in
translate?
masculine. In land of the sons of Israel.
Why you are applying the word, the definite article only to the second noun?
Because Israel is there as proper noun, and then so article will be applied to the prior construct form if it's
But
not having article.
article will apply to all the construct state nouns, right? Not only the one that is
Okay.
not only the one that is preceding the absolute noun.
Okay.
So how will you translate?
In the land of the sons of Israel.
Yeah, that is better. So how do you know the first noun is in the construct state?
Because the vowel is reduced from RH to RH.
Very good. Which vowel is reduced? Which vowel is reduced here? Neville.
Yes, sir.
Which one is reduced here in Eretz?
It's ha RH.
Eretz. So have you?
It starts with
it starts,
I guess.
No. It doesn't start with comments. The original word is Eretz only. So
Eretz,
now the
okay.
question is, have you gone through the lesson?
Yes, sir.
Segolets. Do you remember segolets?
Yes, sir. And now which is having two vowels at that.
So the segolet nouns, when they appear in absolute and construct state, what will be the difference?
There is no difference, I guess.
That's what they expressed here.
Okay.
There is no difference. So Eretz being a segolet in the absolute state and in the construct state, it will be having the same form. There will not be any change. So in the land of the sons of Israel.
Yes.
Yeah. So please read the last one.
12th one.
Yes.
Okay. Moshe Eved Adonai.
Translation.
Moses, the servant of the Lord.
Okay, super. So Moshe is in construct state or absolute state?
It is in absolute state.
Very good. It is in absolute state. So friends, if you notice, I have mentioned that sometimes two nouns will stand together, and then the first one also will be in the absolute state. The following nouns may give additional information about the absolute state noun. So here Moshe is the absolute state noun. It is not in the construct state. So Moses. So the next construct absolute relationship is telling something about Moses. Who is Moses? So Moshe, the servant of Adonai. All right. Very good. So friends, we will continue with the translations in the next class. It's 8:37. All right. So please go through today's class notes, especially pronominal suffixes with inseparable and separable prepositions and pronominal suffixes with singular and plural nouns. The endings you should memorize, and also use the noun sus and conjugate. All right. Yeah. Moreover, Thursday I may travel. Okay, so we have a practical exposure program for our Bachelor of Divinity students. So I may have to travel in order to visit them. So if I travel on Thursday, we will not have class according to my train. If I travel on Friday, then we will be meeting. All right. But anyways, Monday I may not be able to. I will try my level best to take. Okay, so I'll be in another place. But if there is net connectivity, then I will try to take on Monday. Okay, otherwise we will be missing some classes. So after this, after finishing the exceptional cases of adding the pronominal suffixes, we will be moving on to the verbs. Okay, so introduction to the verbs, and then we will be starting with the first stem. So we are about to complete our course. Okay, so all those who are running fast, maintain your tempo. All those who are running slow, just increase your tempo. Okay, so that you can cover all the grammar portions